So good afternoon, students. This is topic which is given in the syllabus of second year, Indianisms. So this comes under vocabulary part. Indianisms. What does the author want to suggest here by this term Indianisms? Indianisms are the expressions or mannerisms or the slight changes that are made, that are brought in the English language according to Indian culture and customs. This kind of changes are called as Indianisms. So we can see before going to this, in the essay, what's the language of the future? Henry Hitchings. In the essay, what's the language of the future? Henry Hitchings states that as a result of English spreading to different parts of the world, the language is changing and acquiring more and more local color. So, as a consequence, the Englishness of English is being diluted and the number of Englishes is increasing. So, one such English is Indian English, and Indianisms are an essential part of it. So, Henry Hitchings states that number of languages are decreasing, but number of Englishes are increasing. So, each and every country is adopting English as a second language or an official language or lingua franca, and thus a different version of English is developed with the flavor of their own country and their own culture. So similarly, Indian English or Bharat brand of English, as R.K. Narayan has envisaged, Bharat brand of English, we must have a Bharat brand of English, a separate brand of English called as Bharat brand of English, which stands apart from the other versions of English in the global arena. So there are American English, British English, African English, Australian English. Similarly, we have Indian English. So one such English is Indian English, and Indianisms are an essential part of it. Indianisms may be described as words, phrases, expressions, or sentence constructions that are used widely in Indian English but are not common in other English-speaking countries. Indian English is a perfectly valid variety of English, and Indianisms are as acceptable as Americanisms. A list of American English words referred to, for instance, prepone is often marked as an Indianism that needs to be corrected as advance or bring forward. So we say preponement of exams. Like postponement, we coined this word called as preponement, which is not used in other countries actually. Preponement means to bring forward or to advance something. So this is an Indian expression. However, the word was added to the Oxford English Dictionary in 2010, although it is still not common outside India. While Indian English need not be considered incorrect, it is useful to know how it differs from native varieties of English, just as it is useful to know the difference between British and American English. Here are a few Indianisms and their equivalents in what may be called a global English. So here in the next slide we can see here we can see On the right side we can see global English expression, and on the left side we can see Indian English expression. So previous to this, before this. So in order to refer to this phrase before this, Indians generally use previous to this. And today morning, instead of this morning, Indians use today morning, it seems. And graduation is passing out ceremony. It is generally used in Indian expression as he passed out. So it may give a different meaning actually. Passing out is a different, it has another meaning also. So we use pass out instead of graduation. And out of town is out of station. Generally we use I was out of station at that time. So we must use out of town. Global English is out of town, but we use Indian English, we use out of station. And then instead of this because, we use why because. And instead of please respond, we use please revert back. This is not a right expression actually, please revert back. But please respond is the right expression. And years ago is expressed as years back. And I am tense, I am having tension. This is expressed as I am tense. And we can see, may I know your good name. We need not use this good actually in that sentence, but generally Indians use this as a general expression. May I know your name is enough, but we use may I know your good name. And it's coming engaged, we say the line is busy. Instead of saying the line is busy, say it's coming engaged. And from your end, it's from you. Instead of this, we use from your end. And that's how they are. This is expressed as they are like that only. So this is not the right expression. That's how they are. That is the right expression. Advance or bring forward is expressed as preponement. To have meals, to take meals. Generally we use taking meals. Have you taken your meals? We ask. But actually it is to have meals, not to take meals. And at the back, they were sitting at the backyard. We say in Indian expression, they are sitting at the backside. Instead of cousin, generally people use cousin sister also. This is also wrong expression. Cousin sister. And these are various Indian English expressions which are exclusive to for Indian English. They are not used in any other country, in any other version of English. They are exclusive for Indian English. And then this is a matching. This matching, we can see there are 10 words, Indian expression and the correct meaning. English medicine. English medicine is, just we can go through the words first and then meanings. English medicine, sent person, cut the call, non-veg, batchmate, wheatish, cribbing, mixie, level best, mug up. These are Indian expressions. The words which are given on the right side is global English expressions. Complaining, light skin color, blender, mixer, best, allopathy, memorize, cram, hang up abruptly, food containing meat, 100%, classmate. Now we can see English medicine. Matches E, allopathy is the right answer for English medicine. We use generally, we use this term English medicine, but the actual term should be used as allopathy. And next, cent percent. Cent percent is 100%. I, 100%. His answer for cent percent. Cut the call. Cut the call is hang up abruptly. Don't hang up abruptly. We tell the other person, please don't cut the call. Instead of that, Indians use this expression, don't cut the call. So cut the call is hanging up abruptly. And then non-veg. Non-veg means food containing meat. This non-vegetarian is generally used in Indian expression itself. It is not used anywhere else. So non-veg is food containing meat. Batchmate. Batchmate is used instead of classmate. Then wheatish complexion. We say skin color is in wheat color. Wheatish complexion. She is in wheatish complexion. Wheatish means light skin color. And cribbing. Cribbing is complaining. Instead of using the word complaining, this term cribbing is used in Indian English. And then mixie. Generally we use this term mixie. Instead of mixer, grinder, we use mixie. And then level best. Level best means best. We tried our best, we should say, but we tried our level best is the Indian expression generally used by Indians. But this level best is not the right expression. We tried our best is the right expression actually. And then mug up. Mugging up means to memorize or to cram. To memorize the answers. The students mug up all the answers. We say. Actually, it is to memorize all the answers or to cram all the answers. This is the matching. So these are sentence corrections. We can say correct the following sentences wherever necessary. I was out of station last week means out of town. It should be out of town. And he bought this car a few years back. A few years ago. He bought this car a few years ago. He had studied law. He passed out last year. This sentence must be corrected as he graduated last year. Kindly revert back at the earliest. Kindly respond at the earliest. On Sundays, I am sitting at home only. On Sundays, I sit at home. I stay at home. Is the right expression. Take the umbrella, rain is coming. Take the umbrella, it's likely to rain. Is the right expression. Likely to rain. It is likely to rain. That should be the right expression. We should not say rain is coming. He parked the car at the back side. He parked the car at the back. She is my cousin sister, but he is my real brother. This is not a right expression actually. Should not say real brother. She is my cousin. and he is my brother. This should be the right answer. And can you repeat it again, please? Can you repeat it, please? Again, need not be used here because it is a repetition. Like, repeat again. Both words are not necessary in this sentence. Sorry for the delay in giving reply to your letter. Sorry for the delay in giving reply. That is enough. And to your letter is unnecessary, redundance. This is because giving reply means already I received a letter from you and now I have to give a reply. So this is these are the correction of sentences. And then the next slide. In the next slide, we can see British English and American English. The differences between British English and American English also, like Indian English, we have different versions of English. British English and American English also have many differences. You can see on the left side, British English usage, vocabulary usage is given, and on the right, the American English usage is given. Biscuit is called as cookie in American English. So they use entirely different vocabulary and words. And in British English, they say it is cash point, whereas in American English, it is ATM. And a chemist in British English is a druggist in American English. Curtains, what the British call as curtains, are called as drapes by Americans. And dustbin is called as trash can by Americans. Generally, British English is adopted in India. We too use these expressions generally, dustbin and curtains. All these words are used in our culture, Indian culture. But American culture, they use the term trash can instead of dustbin. And they use the term apartment instead of flat. And football is called as soccer in American English. And holidays are called as vacation for Americans, and lift is elevator for Americans. So here we can see the British people, how they use the vocabulary and how it is adopted in India also, many of the terms. And nowadays American English is also adopted actually equally. So the right side expressions are the American English expressions. And there is another page, British English and American English terms. Luggage, baggage, mobile phone. Luggage for British people is baggage for American people. Mobile phone for British people is called as cell phone by Americans. Photo is called as picture. What the British call as photo, the Americans call it as picture. And queue, line. Queue is a term used by British people, and in India also queue is used, but it is simply called as line by the Americans. Taxi and cab. What the Britishers call as taxi, Americans call it as cab. Term, semester. So what the British people call as term holidays or term exams, first term exams, second term exams, these are called as semester exams or semester holidays by American people. And the timetable is called as schedule. Timetable is schedule. And the trousers is used by Britishers, whereas pants is used by Americans. And torchlight is called as flashlight by the Americans. So these are the different kinds of expressions Britishers and Americans use in their daily life. And Americans, they wanted to discard everything that is British, and they wanted to change everything. There are some more examples given at the end of the lesson. See, I ordered for a coffee. This is also sentence correction. There is no need of for in this sentence. I ordered a coffee. And let us discuss about common errors in English. This sentence also, the redundancy about, the word about is not needed here. And the meeting is preponed. The meeting is brought forward is used as preponed actually. So and there is another expression generally we use, I am having headache. I am having, this expression is wrong. I have headache. It should not be I am having a headache. And there is another expression, I can be able to do it. Can indicates ability, and able is also used in the sentence. So I will be able to do it. You need not say I can be able to do it. You should not say I can be able to do it, but I will be able to do it. Otherwise, I am able to do it. And take the umbrella, rain is coming. It's likely to rain, should say. It's not rain is coming. He failed to get a job and so he is keeping quiet. This is another expression. He failed to get a job and so he is keeping quiet. Not keeping quiet, he is keeping quiet is not the right expression. So he kept quiet. I will go and come. This is another sentence given for correction. I will go and come. I will return is the right expression. Should not say I will go and come. No parking before the gate. No parking in front of the gate should be the right expression, not before the gate. Have you taken your meals? Had your meals? Kindly attend the meeting without fail. This is a redundancy. Kindly attend the meeting is enough. Without fail is unnecessary, is what they say. I will explain you. This is another sentence given for correction. I will explain you is not the right expression. I will explain is the right expression. So these are some of the expressions which are used in Indian expressions. These are called as Indianisms. And we can see Unit 2, where American English and British English are elaborately discussed. British English and American English. There are some other words also in American English and British English. You can see in British English it is called as autumn, whereas in American English it is fall. And crossroads, in British English, crossroads is called as intersection in American English. And flyover in British English is overpass. In American English, overpass. And full stop in British English is period in American English. They call it as period, not full stop, they say. Handbag is called as purse in American English. And lorry is called as truck by Americans. And petrol is called as gasoline in American English. And post is called as mail in American English. And staff is called as faculty. In American English it is faculty, in British English it is staff. Then tap is faucet. In British English it is called as tap, whereas from which we get water, but American English they use it as faucet. And then toilet, in British English it is called as toilet, whereas in American English it is called as restroom. And wardrobe in British English is called as closet in American English. And these fill in the blanks can be filled by using the American expressions. In London you buy biscuits at the confectioners, in the US you buy cookies. In the US you take a cab, in the UK you take a car, taxi. In the UK you wear trousers, in the US you wear pants. In the US you plan to go on a vacation, in the UK you go on holidays. You wait in a queue to board a bus in the UK. In the US, you wait in a line. In the US, a period is put at the end of every sentence. In the UK, a full stop is put. In the UK, you click your photo. In the US, you take your photo is called as pic. Photo is called as pic, I think. Picture. So, in the UK, you click your photo. In the US, you take your picture. In the US, you talk on a cell phone. In the UK, you talk on a mobile phone. In the UK, school's timetable is displayed on the notice boards. In the US, schedule is displayed. The timetable is called a schedule by Americans. And there is a blackout in the UK, you light a torch. In the US, you use a flashlight. So this torchlight is called as flashlight in US. So these are the various differences in American English and British English and Indian English also. So there is another exercise also where we can see the replace the British English word in italics with an American English word. Yesterday I drove to the city in my car. I stopped in front of a cash point to ask for directions. This cash point is called as ATM. A young boy told me to take a left turn at the crossroads and ask again at the petrol station. So this crossroads is called as intersection in American English, So we should say left turn at the intersection and ask again at the petrol station. Petrol station is called as gasoline station, American English. And there a man told me to take the first exit after the flyover. This flyover should be replaced by overpass. On the way I saw trucks carrying goods. It is not trucks but lorries. In British English it is lorry. After, on the way I saw trucks carrying goods. After I had crossed a huge flat is apartment, I parked my car and walked to the stadium to watch a football match. This football should be replaced as soccer. So these are the various differences in British English and American English. There are some other exercises are also given at the end of the second unit. You can answer the exercises, and just by practicing these exercises, matching and the correction of sentences and the expressions given in these slides, you can get an idea about the Indian expressions and how Indianisms work and how we use them.